all of those ones you just mentioned, at least for sure, plus some more, like just more rugby lifers on the team, if you want to call it that. Like there's and we know from South Pitt and just whatever, like new guy, if he's big, throw him on the wing, or if he's big, put him in the pack, maybe a flanker. If he's small, throw him on the wing. Like those teams don't have those, obviously. Like the wings might be some of their best players. You've seen international rugby; the wings are finishers. They're as big as a flanker. They're just killing it out there. So it's definitely dedication. It's definitely maybe they have 3 nights a week training, or they've came from D1A college programs, or they have the different pedigree. Yeah. So it's a lot more. It's a lot more of, and I think it's those players might seek those opportunities out more too. Like I went to Kutztown and I played D1A college. I'm gonna play D1 men's club instead of playing D2 or even D3. So a lot of it's like what the players want from themselves. A lot of it is, they probably have the better coaching. Yeah. I know.
Better infrastructure in general.
Yeah, better club support, better club admin. Just the building up the program is different. Yeah. That's what I'd say. Like it was just a scrimmage, that one I did in Columbus, but you could tell that there wasn't anyone there that had just put their boots on for the first time, or just they weren't teaching like, okay, you pass behind you. This is how you throw to the left. This is how you throw to the right. So it's a lot of stuff like that. A lot of the players seek that out, or definitely like you were saying, like the freakish athlete part of it. Yeah. There's some guys at this, especially like the sevens qualifiers in the summers that I've been to, past summers, just like a step above anything I ever played against for sure, ever seen.
My brief stint with
so you've been there. Yeah,
my brief stint with the Pandas. What I noticed, everything was faster, and although I was always one of the faster, I was never like the fastest. I was always with you and Shane. We're always a little faster. Zach,
Who's Shane? Oh, Shane Jordan. Yeah,
right. But like,
were you more middle of the road there, or still top?
I wouldn't say average, but like. There's people that I was like, wow, they're fucking fast. Yeah. Like you might have been a little faster than me, but I never said, wow, he's fucking fast. Yeah. Like that's kind of... Yeah. Yeah, but everything was faster. Like, you had less time to like, am I going to keep it or pass it? That's kind of...
Yeah, it's definitely just, everything's turned up a notch. Yeah. For sure.
But you like to think so. Too. Yeah, like, exactly.
You got to make your decisions quicker, because if you're thinking that something happened at that ruck, and if you think an extra half second too long, that ball's already at the next breakdown. Yeah. So you got to be thinking too.
But they probably, like you said, the higher levels, they talk less shit to you. Like, they're more disciplined as players.
Yeah, and it's more even a way, like, they trust us. They trust the Midwest. So, like, they go to a match. The first match I ever did 2 summers ago at the Sevens qualifier was Chicago Lions and Clifton Rugby Academy. The 9 a.m. match, right in the morning, first pool game. And last year, those 2 teams happened to be the 2 that made out of the Midwest 2 nationals, just the way it worked out. And even 9 a.m., like we're getting out of the van, we're a little groggy. 9 a.m. they were everything was was just tuned up, It was
half of our guys are still drunk from the night before,
right?
Smoking weed on the way up.
They've been in the hotel asleep since 9 o'clock the night before.
Sure.
Up ready for their 9 a.m. pool match of the day, because they're taking it seriously. Yeah. So like I think a lot of them, is they see the refs out there, they trust the Midwest. They trust that guy is suitable to do that match. Or so there's not a lot of chatter. Like they know they messed up. They know it was off the feet. They know it was hands in, whatever. Yeah. And they kind of just accept it. They know if they're sitting back arguing with me, the other team's probably quick tapping and scoring behind them.
Yeah, it's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, you'll see it even if you watch like HSBC sevens or something. Like the sevens yellow cards that are like intentional knock-on, stuff like that. If a player makes that play and they intentional knock-on, sometimes they'll be running off the pitch before the ref can even get the yellow card out of their pocket, because they know it's going to be a card. They're just at a whole different level. They know the standard. Yeah.
But so refereeing, we're going to wrap this up and get into our quiz pretty soon. Is a great way to stay in the rugby world, though. Like I've had you obviously referee me in games, Patrick, but I've also had you come to socials after games. Yeah. So it's a fantastic way. The only difference is us chumps are paying. You're getting paid to...
That's true. We still pay our SIP dues, but every Saturday where you're paying the pub or you're paying your club. Yeah, we get a little check on the back end, so that's nice. I know some ref societies don't pay their refs. There's more like a different structure that they have, but we're looking to have to get paid around here. It's a great way to give back to the community, earn a little bit of at least gas money if you're if you're traveling an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think if you're a young dude, it's a great opportunity. It is. You could work your way up pretty quickly.
So I've made a list.
Yeah, I agree.
Great for social. Great for staying fit. Great for keeping up with banter.
Probably horrible for your self-esteem, though.
You have to have. There's definitely a certain mindset you have to be a ref, and that shouldn't be too much of a surprise.
Thick skin.
Yeah, definitely have thick skin. Have to have a little.
What's the best
level
insult
of confidence
someone's good?
Oh, that's good.
Best insult.
Surely it's about your little beard.
It's much shorter than it is right now. It's much shorter right now than it is usually. So I might have to think about that and come back later.
Yeah. Reach out to us at Top of the League Podcast.
Yeah, whenever I share this later per my contract, I'll make sure I say what my...
Do indeed.
No.
So, boys, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready for this quiz?
Let's do this.
So once again, listener, we're going to quiz Patrick Feitt, fantastic referee in the ARU region, and Gator.
Local loudmouth.
Local inconvenience to the referees.
Whoa! I've actually asked a lot of referees, and they say I usually speak to them pretty well.
Okay. Listener, You've gotten
better.
Listener,
I'm coming from you, of all people.
Exactly.
You were my role model. That's why I started doing all this shit.
Listener, you too can play along at home. It's time for the quiz. Okay, question 1. In which country did rugby originate?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, the two boys think that's very easy. Brilliant.
No, I didn't say that was easy.
Gator, you can go first with your answer.
England.
Correct, Pat?
Yeah, in England as well.
England, 1 point each.
Rugby school.
For a bonus point.
Oh, boy.
You spoke too soon. What was the name of the school?
I didn't even hear what he said. So
okay,
Gator, you better get this one.
Okay.
What was the name of the school?
Oh, I hope I'm right.
I am the worst.
Okay, I've seen you both. You're both saying rugby. That is correct.
That was a toughie. Sorry.
Yeah, it was.
Would Gator have got that had I not missed it fairly?
No, I definitely wouldn't. I don't know much about rugby. I know I know how to tackle.
Moving on.
All right.
What year or what decade? I'm going to give you a leeway of 10 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay? 1910, 1860, 1840, 1820. What years were the first laws written up? AKA, when did rugby become an official sport? 1910, 1860, 1840, 1820.
Are the listeners ready at home for the answer?
They are indeed.
Oh, because I have no idea, but my guess is the 1860s.
1860s?
I went 60s also.
You are both incorrect.
What?
The correct answer was the 1840s.
I was going to second guess. Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. Now we're really moving on. You see that progression?
Okay.
Build them in. Okay. Easy question. A little bit of the history, a little bit of the laws, and now we're getting into the rules of the game and the laws itself. Okay. What is the best way to subscribe and listen to Top of the League podcast?
I would say.
Okay. Ding, 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 you're all correct. You should subscribe on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and every other podcast platform.
I bet we get our most listens on Spotify.
Okay.
Really?
Is that, I don't know, is there iTunes?
There is iTunes is good. Okay. Anyway, we're moving on with the quiz. We digress.
Oh, well, fuck. I heard an answer.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's not a question.
How much ground must the ball gain at a kickoff?
Oh.
Now, this is starting very easy.
Well,
I'm not even going to ask
you. This got. We both stood up.
We're taking this shit seriously, yeah.
Gator.
Oh, 10 meters.
10 meters, Pat.
10 meters.
Perfect.
If you're playing on a football field, 10 yards.
Okay. Now, we're all standing up now. It's taking a little bit more serious.
Did you guys know, though, a little quick one, it can go 10 and get blown back. It still counts. If it goes...
Okay.
Does it have to touch or just...
No, if it goes like 11 in the air and a gust of wind comes and blows it back to 9, that's still good at 110.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll try to throw one of those little ones in there.
And the boys cheers. They're drinking the champagne up here.
You know how to do those funky English kicks? Can you
Bit of back? What you call English?
Well, like I meant by the ball spinning. What do they call it if it goes the other way? French?
Oh, I have no idea, mate. Okay.
I know what you meant.
Okay.
Side spin.
Okay. Okay. What happens if a player gets more than one yellow card in a game? Gator?
Well. Like in real life or by the rules?
Do they go to the sin bin again? If they go into the sin bin again, but for 15 minutes, or are they sent off for the remainder of the game?
Red card, but I was going to make a joke. Never mind. Red card.
If no, that wasn't the question.
The only time I've seen that was
if someone has received their second yellow card of the game, do they go into the sin bin again?
They get a red card. They're out.
Okay, so
red card. Yeah,
red card. So we would both agree they're sent off for the remainder of the game.
Yes,
correct. Points all round. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, good stuff, boys. You are both very close. Okay,
I think we're tied, right?
Yeah. You are indeed. If a team makes a mistake during kickoff, which of these can the opposition not choose to do? Okay, make the other team take the kickoff again, take their own kickoff, or opt for a scrum with their own put-in.
Just for 15s?
Correct. This will all basically
I'm
be
impressed.
Rugby.
See, I knew because that happened to us once.
Yeah, for you, the listener at home, if a team makes a mistake during kickoff, which of these can the opposition not choose to do? Make the other team take the kickoff again, take their own kickoff, opt for a scrum with their own put-in. Patrick, Feitt.
You cannot take your own kickoff, is what I put.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Are you doing as well as Gator and Patrick? You, the listener? Okay. Got to keep them.
I'd assume most people listening to this probably know more about rugby than me.
Okay. If a maul stops, what length of time do the players have to get it moving again before the maul is considered unsuccessful? 3, 5, 7, or 10 seconds? Think that one through, guys.
Fuck, I didn't read a rule book. And everything, it's a very inconsistent number in my opinion, so...
Okay. Patrick Ward, you may go first.
This is one I wasn't sure on. I'm going with 5 seconds.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Holy shit.
Okay,
you gotta read the rule book, bro.
Okay.
There's a law book?
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
Under which of these conditions can a player not call mark? Under which of these conditions can a player not call mark? If they are still in the air while catching the ball, if the ball has bounced off the posts, if the kick was taken from a 22-meter drop kick restart, if the ball has bounced off the floor. Should I repeat the question? Ground.
That's the ground for us Americans.
Oh, okay. Funny talk.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Gator, you may go first.
Bouncing off the ground.
Patrick Ward.
I think this was a trick question. I'm going to go with all of the above.
Was not an option. So, I'm just giving that point of... Just because you're so cheeky, you thought you could add in your own thing.
Well, it's definitely off the ground, but I thought the other ones... I mean, you don't see those other ones a lot.
Okay.
I'm still with all the above.
Next time a referee gives me shit, I'll be like, I actually know more.
It is not over yet.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You don't usually see... When's the last time you called a mark?
I've never called it once in my career.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's part of the kicking game, I
Here
assume
we go.
you don't know the answer.
Here's a question for basically Gator. Which of these offences can carry the longest ban? Eye gouging, headbutting, or testicle grabbing?
Jesus Christ.
Once again, which of these offences can carry the longest ban? Eye gouging, headbutting, testicle grabbing?
Jesus. Well, I would know which one I would not want.
Okay, I will let Patrick fight.
Have you ever been eye gouged?
Not
in rugby, but someone did that to me. Oh my god! You know that? I forget what movie it was, where instead of punching him, they grabbed his head and slammed the dude off the ground.
He made me so mad that
maybe I don't know, but this kid eye gouged me. We were in a confrontation. I took his head and I just smashed it off the ground 3 times.
Good for you. God, he's got some issues, doesn't he?
He just done his thumb.
Okay, Patrick.
I want headbutt.
Okay.
I would go eye gouging.
Okay, you are both incorrect. Testicle grabbing.
Wow.
Supposedly, testicle grabbing carries a maximum ban of 4 years. Okay.
That's a probably good punishment.
Yeah. Okay.
Never seen that in any of my matches
not
with the whistle.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
I've definitely accidentally grabbed it.
Okay. We spoke about it.
Tackle.
We spoke about it earlier.
In our union.
You take a quick line out, but what happens if you fake throwing the ball in during a standard line out? You can fake a quick line-out, but what happens if you fake throwing the ball in during a standard line-out? Is it A, the other team gets a free kick, B, the other team gets a line-out, or C, the other team gets a penalty? Once again, there is none of the all of the above. That is not an option.
I thought you were trying to trick me. That's why
I will never trick you, Patrick.
B.
11, the other team gets a line-out.